Welcome back to another episode of Goat-Worthy Reactions, where we mainly like to focus on the goats on this channel, but you already know that. Let's get into this one, man. We're going to finish off this album. We got Eminem, Bad One, featuring White Gold. I like White Gold, man. I like White Gold. I like him on that other track, Habits. Yeah, I like him, man. He's good for hooks. He's good for hooks. Eminem needs to keep working with him. I like his sound, and it seems like he knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? If he's writing these hooks, then I think he knows what he's doing. Bad Habits was a good hook, and his voice, he got a nice voice, you know what I'm saying? And he just compliments M well. Like, it reminds me of like when M used to do tracks with Nate Dogg all the time, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I like White Gold, man. I hope M keeps rocking with him. But anyway, let's get it. Don't forget, sign up for the Patreon. Listen, sign up for the Patreon, you get a whole album reaction. Right now, we're moving on to, we're finishing out the Bad Meets Evil album, and then we're going to move on to Relapse. We're starting the Eminem journey, picking up where I left off. I left off with Eminem on Encore. So now I'm picking up where I left off, which is Relapse. Then we're going to go to Recovery. We're going to go in order. Relapse, Recovery, MMLP2. What's after that? Revival. What's after that? Kamikaze, Music to be Murdered by, A and B. We're going. So if you want to see the whole reaction to those albums, it's going to be on the Patreon. Sign up, free trial. You know, get a feel for it, see if you like it or whatever. It's only $1 a month. You get to see everything on YouTube early. But if you bump up to the tier 2 and tier 3, that's where it's at. Tier 2 is cool because you get exclusive videos you don't see on YouTube. Tier 3, full album reaction breakdowns. We're not playing on tier 3. That's where it's at. But what I'm saying is go over there and do the free trial. Just see if you feel like it's even worth it. You see if you like the vibes. After that, it's going to be $1 a month because I tried to create a free tier and Patreon didn't let me. So you got to pay $1 a month now. That was like the minimum I could put. But even then, you can see, just paying $1 a month, you get to see everything on YouTube early. Sometimes it's stuff that I don't even put on YouTube. So it really just depends. But anyways, man, let's get into it. Eminem, Bad One, featuring White Gold. Okay, I'm excited about this one because this album has been perfecto so far. Not even gassing. So let's get it.
Yo, Dre. Yeah, I'm gonna just lay back on this. Let me apologize in advance. I like that.
Somebody told me this was
Forgive me.
a bop.
Fuck it. I don't mean to sound arrogant. What? But got my head up in the sky again.
Yeah.
But even that, my stacks are higher than money pile like Tony Stark's. That's how much I earn, man. Damn, girl, my head is full. I feel incredible as the Hulk. Meaning I'm trying to smash. I'm getting line like Santa and climb up inside my lap. Come on, while I devise a plan. We'll be talking about Purell. When sanitize your hands.
Oh my.
I am an industrial strength, heightened brand frying pan. Rap is something that I've just had to skill it for some time and am an artist who can draw a crowd like a diagram. Like drawing breath from your diaphragm. I've achieved every aspiration that I have had. Got a diamond plaque or 2 or 3 or 4, but that don't change my attitude. I got a bad one.
She just gotta put up with my shit, I'm going plat. Hey. Just gotta put up with my wrist, I'm going diamond. I just put the up on the link, I'm going gold now. I love all my records, but
Body.
got a
Bad one.
She just gotta
Put up with my
shit, I'm going
platinum.
You just gotta put up with my wrist, I'm
Going gold.
diamond.
Oh, gold.
I just put Fidel up on the link,
I'm going gold now.
I love all my records, but she said I got a
1 minute you hear.
Stop it. This is a motherfucking bop. Yo, send this to those send this to the haters that be saying M don't make bops. Send this to the haters that say M don't make bops. M don't make club bangers. This is a banger right here. They may not play it because they still be hating, but they playing it where you not at. They don't play it. They don't play it where the live ninjas are at. Yeah, nobody's trying to be where the live ninjas are at, all right? We're trying to be where it's safe, where we can have a good time, where people ain't mean mugging each other, or people ain't, dudes just ain't posted up on the wall because they're scared to talk to shorty. Nah, we where it's live, where the positive energy's at. M stay getting played over there. I don't know what y'all talking about. I hear in those spots where it's actually popping, where the live ninjas are trying to get into. The live ninjas, that's what they call them, right? Live ninjas mean street dudes. The street dudes are trying to get into these spots. And these spots that they're trying to get into, because they're trying to, what you call it, parlay and, be in the mix with the people who are in these clubs. The clubs that the clubs that they're trying to get into, like Lord Jamar said, the live ninjas, the street dudes are trying to get into the clubs. And in those clubs that they're trying to get into, they play Eminem. Trust me. I've been in those clubs, dog. I've been in those clubs. They play Eminem in those clubs. And this right here, I got a bad one. She just got to put up with my Yo, like I was saying, White Gold, dog. White Gold, for sure. White Gold, man. That's all I got to say, White Gold. He said, yeah, Dre, I'm going to just lay back. I got the lyrics poked up. I'm going to just lay back on this one. Let me apologize in advance. he said, he's just talking to Ish right there. He says, yeah, my head up in the sky again. I like the way he was flowing. He said, yeah, my head up in the sky again. But even that, my stacks are higher than money pile like Tony Stark's. That's how much I earn, man. And that's and that's easy for him. That right there, that bar is a highlight for these rappers out here. For today's rappers, that's a highlight. They'll have a whole setup just to get to that part. Iron Man. M just threw that in his second line, first pair of bars. He threw that out, and that's a throwaway bar for him, dog. But I like it though. He said like, cause Tony Stark's Iron Man is, he's known to be, he's wealthy. You know what I'm saying? He's wealthy. It's kind of like Batman. Like he's wealthy, and he's saying Iron Man. So it's a homophone. It's a homophone. Iron Man and Iron Man. So that's a homophone right there. So then he goes, girl, my head is swole. I feel incredible as the Hulk, meaning I'm trying to smash. So come get in line like Santa and climb inside my lap. So, girl, my head is swole. His peanut, that word, whatever. His private is swole. His head is swole. He feels like the Incredible Hulk because he's trying to smash. So that just means like, he's trying to have some casual sex with whatever female he's talking to, right? But that's the Hulk's that's the Hulk saying. He says Hulk smash. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying he's trying to smash. But then he goes into the so he says, so come get in line like Santa and climb inside my lap. Like, you go to the mall or something like that. Santa Claus be having, all the kids hopping on his lap. So he's telling homegirl like that, get on my lap, right? So, okay. So he says, while I devise a plan, won't be talking about Purell when Santa ties your hands. So I didn't catch that first. Okay. So continuing, because I did think that Santa climb on my lap like Santa. Not that it was a weak bar, but it was just like, way under Eminem standards. So like Eminem is so better than that. But he said, while I devise a plan, you gotta stay with him, though. You gotta stay with him because he'll drop the little seeds, you know what I'm saying? He'll drop the little popcorn and peanuts through the little trail through the woods. You just gotta follow. You gotta follow along. And be patient. He said, So come get in line like Santa and climb inside my lap while I devise a plan. Won't be talking about Purell when Santa ties your hands. So still on the Santa scheme, right? If he's Santa, you going on my lap, he's gonna tie your hands. He's talking some S&M. I don't know what he's talking about, right? He's talking some freaky stuff. But Purell, Santa ties your hands. But he's saying he's Santa. He's gonna tie your hands when you get that work done to you. You know what I'm talking about? I like that. He said industrial strength, high end brand. So Purell is a high end brand. Is it? I don't know. No, well, industrial strength, high end brand. No, that's not Purell. I guess he's done with that scheme. So industrial strength, high end brand, frying pan. Oh, okay. So what's he saying? Let me keep reading. Industrial strength, high end brand, frying pan. Rap is something that I've just had a skill at for some time, and I am an artist who can draw a crowd like a diaphragm. I like that, like the way you draw, like literally draw a diaphragm. But he can draw in a crowd. He can draw in his viewers. But what's he saying right here? Industrial strength, high end brand, frying pan. Rap is something that I've just had a. Rap is just something that I've had a skillet. But the way he said it, I guess I didn't pay attention to the way he said it, so I didn't catch it when I first heard it. But he's saying skillet, skillet. This dude that's another homophone. Like he could just turn phrases into words. Like this is crazy. So rap is something that so the industrial strength high end frying pan, a skillet is what he's saying, right? And he said, but he's an industrial high end brand himself. Like in this industry, he's a high end brand. He's a big brand, and he's the biggest brand in this industry. In this rap industry, no question, he's the biggest brand. Don't talk to me about Drake. Don't talk to me about Drake. Stop it. Don't talk to me about Drake. You're talking about two different brands, two different quality of material. You're talking about something that is quality versus quantity, and actually M is quality. He's quantity and quality. So don't talk to me about stream. And Eminem's, I think he's number one on streams now. Oh, he's right on Drake's heels. Because Kendrick, he's destroying those numbers. But anyways, he says, because I am an artist who can draw a crowd like a diaphragm, like drawing breaths from your diaphragm. Ooh, I like, oh man, this dude, man, he knows all the words that rhyme, dog. He knows all of them. I've achieved every aspiration that I have had. Got a diamond plaque or 2 or 3 or 4, but that don't change my attitude. I got a bad one. She just gotta put up with I'm going platinum. Yo, that was hard. That hook, I can't wait to hear that hook again. But hold on. So he says, I'm drawing breath like your diagram. Okay, like breathing. I've achieved every aspiration that I have had. Got a diamond plaque or 2 or 3 or 4. So basically he's saying I've achieved every aspiration. So basically all his hopes and dreams, everything he inspired to achieve throughout his career, he has achieved those things as easy as breathing. He's just being cocky right now. As easy as drawing breath from your diaphragm, dog. I have achieved every aspiration that I've wanted to in my career. We know that ain't true. It wasn't easy for him. It was very hard for him. But at the same time, he's stunting right now, right? Because he got a bad one. And this track is a bad one right here. So let's keep it going. Hey, yo. It's a bop! What am I doing? Pressing pause.
Gotta put up with my shit, I'm going platinum. You just gotta put up with my wrist, I'm going diamond. I just put Fidel up on the link, I'm going gold now. I love
nah, stop it.
1 minute you're here, next minute you're gone. Don't sit there and scoff, little bitch, you can knock the shit about me being immature off. It isn't my fault, the liquor is off, then twisting my thoughts. You said you're looking for miniature golf. Thought you said looking for miniature golf. Your mouth is a hole, that means my dick is in golf. Sing as a dog with crew cough. Biggie is gone and Tupac, and I'm still alive, and you not the woo dog. So who died and made you God?
Hey!
Anything can set my mood off. Attitude I've always had one. My temper's like the bitch I just scooped up. I got a bad one.
She just gotta put up with my shit. I'm going platinum.
You just gotta
this a
put up
bop.
with my wrist, I'm going diamond. I just put
Fidel up on my
link, I'm going
I love my records. Hold on. I got a bad one. She just gotta put up with my shit. I'm going platinum.
You just gotta put up with my wrist,
I'm going gold. Hey, Fidel up on your link. I'm going gold now.
I love my records.
Yo. Hey, yo, son. The hook is such a bop, I wasn't focused on the lyrics. We got to break down the lyrics to the hook. Yo, shout out to White Gold, because this is a bar. This is a bar. For hooks, people don't be having bars and hooks, dog. People do not be having bars. He said, I got a bad one. She just got to put up with my ish, right? I'm going platinum. You just got to put up with my wrist. I'm going diamond. I just put Fidel up on the link. I'm going gold now. What? I love all my records, but she said I got a bad one. So, so he said, like I said at the end of the verse, so this record is a bad one. He got a bad one. Yes, you do. You got a banger right here, boy. But he said she just got to put up with my shit. I'm going platinum. All right. So just saying, I got a bad one. Like she just got to put up with my shit, right? I got a bad, my shorty bad, but she just got to put up with my shit because I'm going platinum. You feel me? But also he's saying, you just got to put up with my wrist. I'm going diamond because he's literally going platinum. Musically, he's going diamond. He's the most diamond artist ever. He got the most diamond certifications, right? And he says, I just put Fidel up on the link. I'm going gold now. So I'm going gold now. That's like, I'm going gold. Like, you going, let me break it down for you. So Fidel Castro, first of all, right? So you got the Cuban scheme. So Cuban and Link, we already know that's a scheme right there. So I just put Fidel up on the link. So I just put the Cuban on the link. Right? And I'm going gold now because that's Cuban links. That's gold chains, gold, whatever you put in diamond, whatever you're doing with your Cuban link. So I'm going gold now is to have a Cuban link. So Fidel being Cuban, saying, instead of saying, I just put the Cuba on the link, he said, I put Fidel up on the link. I'm going gold now. That's hard. He said, I love all my records, but she said, I got a bad one. And that's the hook. The hook got bars. My shorty said, damn, he loud. Hey, yo, we got another verse. Oh, man. I kind of want White Gold to have like a little bridge or something. Do we got a bridge in this? Probably not. It's not necessary because this song is a bad one. It's a bad one. It's running back a little bit. I'm so proud of this hook, though. I'm so happy for him. I don't know, man. I don't know where the hell White Gold came from, to be honest with you. But I'm happy for that hook because this is something I'm going to be listening to a lot, for sure.
With my shit, I'm going platinum. You just gotta put up with my wrist, I'm going diamond. I just put Fidel up on the link, I'm going gold now. I love all my records, but
This genre with all these corny white rappers, I'm not a fan of it. It ain't my fault, but like sock puppets, I had a hand in it. This $1,000 in my hand is just like what Candace did when she turned her back on her own race, cause I have abandoned it. One of the greatest who did it, look what I came up through. You never made it to the level that I made it to. So similar to a dinner table, I ate at you. Haters, I made a few, but like when 3 Stacks just plays the flute, I ain't got shit to say to you.
Candace catching more smoke. Lucifer wasn't enough. She shouldn't have been out there talking crazy. I got nothing against Candace either, but I saw that little That little segment she made about M. That was wild. That was like risky. Like she did that with confidence, thinking like, and then she came out here talking about M needs her for clout. Are you okay? Are you okay, Candace? Like, are you all right? Are you sick in the head? Like, what you talking about, dog? What are you talking about? Did I miss any bars from that last verse? Because I don't even know if I even broke that shit down. I didn't. I just went straight into the third verse. I'm so hyped. My bad, y'all. Some of y'all probably like, yo, you didn't break down the second verse. He said, 1 minute you're here, next minute you're gone. Don't sit there and scoff. Lil, you can knock the ish off about me being immature off. I like the way he was just rhyming, the way he was doing that, I'm saying. He said, 1 minute you're here, next minute you're gone. Don't sit there and scoff. Lil, you could knock this shit off about me being immature off. This isn't my fault. The liquor is often twisting my thoughts. You said you're looking for miniature golf. Thought you said you're looking for men to jerk off. Oh, man, this dude is so silly, man. So silly. He said, your mouth is a hole. That means my is engulfed. That is crazy. From immature off to twisting my thoughts to miniature golf to miniature golf to is engulfed. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. It isn't my fault. The liquor is often twisting my thoughts. Don't sit there and scoff. 1 minute you're gone. Next minute you're gone. Don't sit there and scoff, right? He said you can knock it off. Like, dog, the rhyme scheming. I don't even know if I even have to explain the rhyme scheming, dog. Like, just understand that nobody rhymes like this man. That's one thing. And that might be a highlight to some people, right? That he's rhyming his behind off, but that's the easiest part for him, dog. That's the easy part. When he's rhyming. That's the easiest thing for him to do, but don't highlight that, dog. Don't highlight what he's saying, how he's putting his word together. Pay attention to the homophones. Pay attention to the double triple entendres. Pay attention to the bars. Pay attention to the punchlines. Like, the man does everything. That's why he is the GOAT, because he does everything. And every single part, everything that he does it better than everybody. The one thing that I give certain people an edge on is delivery sometimes and cadence sometimes. No, hell no. Cadence. I mean, Tech 9 got wild cadence, so I don't know. There's people in his league with cadence, and there's people in his league with delivery. The difference between him and the other people with the delivery and flows, the difference is M got way more flows. Everybody got the same flows. M has way more flows. He doesn't like to use the same flows for some reason. This man is just like, he hears the beat and he does a whole nother flow. I got a bad one. So looking for miniature golf, like to play miniature golf. He said, I thought you were looking for miniature golf. Then he said, your mouth is a hole. But speaking of miniature golf, your mouth is a hole. That means my niggas engulfs, because you're about to give me head, which is wild. He said, sick as a dog with croup cough. He said, Biggie is gone and Tupac, and I'm still alive, and you not the woo dog, so who died in me? You, God. Just the rhyming is easy. You see, I don't even be pointing out the rhyming, because the rhyming is so easy for this man that it's like, I don't even know. Like, do I need to point it out? Like, do I need to? But he said croup cough, so it's like he said sick as a dog with croup cough. So that's like, I mean, him to say sick as a dog with croup cough, that's what people say when you have croup cough. Like when you cough. Well, usually little kids be having croup cough, but like it just means like when you cough, you literally sound like a dog coughing. So he's saying I'm as sick as a dog with croup cough. So that's the little wordplay he's doing right there. But Biggie is gone and Tupac, and I'm still alive, and you're not the woo dog. So who died in me? You. So woo dog. So that goes back to sick as a dog, right? But you're not Wu-Tang, who's also known as like just they're not the God MCs, but they are the omega of groups. They're the greatest hip hop group of all time. It's not even a conversation. Stop it. As far as impact and talent, all together, they are the greatest group. And that's not just because Wu-Tang's popular. I'm saying that. No, it's a fact, dog. It's a fact. There's too many people who are nice in that group. Other groups got a few people who are nice. Ghostface is nice in his own way. RZA, Jizza, Meth. I mean, Redman's not in there, but the Killer Bees too. You can't forget about the Killer Bees. They're part of the Wu-Tang as well, and they nice too. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Raekwon. People name Raekwon the best. I think Method Man, as an artist, as a brand. Let me not get off topic, but Method Man is the best of Wu-Tang as far as like most marketable, and he's nice lyrically. Method Man's another person. I was talking to somebody in the comment section. He's another one who's got like, I feel like his pen has gotten sharper. Like I heard him do a verse recently, and that was a sharp pen, and I think he was rhyming more sharp than he used to. So I don't know. He may be one of those rare breeds like Eminem who just got better with age. Because that makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. If you got the passion, you should get better with time. You know what I'm saying? Continuing. He said, who died and made you God? Anything You can set my mood off. Attitude, I've always had one. My temper's like I just scooped up. I got a bad one. So I got a bad temper. But it's just like the chick I just picked up. I got a bad one. So Buddy just went off. Let's go to verse 3 because I'm in such a zone that I forgot about verse 2. So he said, yeah, so this whole subgenre. Oh yeah, I didn't even, where did I stop here? I said dinner table aided you, but like 3 stack, yeah, play the flute. Yeah, so he said this whole subgenre with all these corny white rappers, I'm not a fan of it. He's doing that flow he did in the first one with the Iron Man. So he said, this whole subgenre with corny rappers, I'm not a fan of it. It ain't my fault, but like sock puppets, I've had a hand in it. Sock puppets, hand in it, right? Easy bars. He said, this $1,000 in my hand is just like what Candace did when she turned her back on her own race because I have abandoned it. I have abandoned it like a band. People call $1,000 a band. You got a band? I got a band on that. That means I got a band on it. Like I got $1,000 on that, right? So I have a band on it. Like, but he also saying I have abandoned it, which is what Candace did to her. Some people say Candace. I don't say that, but people say. I also don't get into politics that much, but people say Candace abandoned her own race, right? With the whole White Lives Matter shit, the whole support Trump shit. Like, I get it. I just don't get into politics, and I think people could vote for whatever they want. Vote for policies, don't vote for people. Vote for policies, don't vote for people. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I ain't left, right, none of that. I'm in the middle. I do my own thing. I have my own independent thought and opinions. I can never be 100% on one side or the other side because they do things I don't like, and they do a lot of things I don't like. I ain't gonna say which side is which, but anyways, so he said, $1,000 is just like what Candace did when she turned her back on her own race because I have abandoned it. So one of the greatest who did it, look what I came up through. Yeah, one of the greatest who did it. Look what I came up through. You never made it to the level that I made it to. So similar to a dinner table, I ate at you. Haters, I made it few, but like when three Stacks just plays the flute, I ain't got shit to say to you. People was mad when 3 Stacks dropped that album just playing the flute. But what he's saying is, I ain't got nothing to say to you, dog. You a hater. But not only that, he's saying, obviously he's still talking to the subgenre of white rappers because he said one of the greatest who did it. Look what I came up through. You never made it to the levels I made it to. So everybody's like, yo, Eminem only sell records because he's white, because white people love him. I got the analytics to prove that it's not true. Number one, right? Number one. I got the analytics. We're gonna make a separate video because we still got 3, right? We still got part 3 of the greatest hip hop story ever, which is Eminem's story, right? Don't get me promoting again. Eminem, The Way I Am. If you're a true Eminem fan, you better have this book. This is the soft cover. Only cost me like $18. There's pictures and stuff in here that you'll never see on the internet. I ain't playing with y'all. But anyways, there's the hardcover is like $80 or something like that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't got that kind of money. But anyways, he said, one of the greatest who did it. Look what I came up through. You never made it to the levels that I made it to. He's talking about the corny subgenre white rappers. So they never been through his struggle. They never faced the adversity he had to face to get to where he's at right now, which is why they're not as successful as him. So you can say, yo, America is 68% white or whatever, right? But that's just America, number one. Eminem is a global phenomenon. He is global, dog. He is so global. He is a top artist in other countries and continents. Real facts. He is the number 1 artist in the entire continent of Africa. Foreign. Like I think there's like two artists from Africa, from the whole continent, all these countries, right? There's like 300. Let me not act like I know. I don't know if there's 300 countries in Africa, but there's a lot of countries in Africa. And Eminem is the 3rd most popular, most streamed, and most sales and all that in Africa in total. But foreign, because he's foreign in Africa. He's foreign. He's a foreign artist now in Africa, right? He's number 1. So stop. Don't tell me about, yo, black people, African culture, like Dr. Umar. Yo, you cannot be the king of African culture if you are not what. So why are your people, right? Because now you want to split us up, you want to divide us, and you want to cause all type of controversy, right? So why is the African people, forget black people here in America, because black people here in America ain't the end all be all. We ain't the end all be all. We don't have to say on everything. So stop it. But let's talk about the one he's talking about. He said African culture. African culture. First of all, hip hop is not African culture. Cut it out. Hip hop is black American culture. First of all, it's black American culture. It started from my city, dog. Stop playing. New York. I ain't grew up in the Bronx, but it started in the Bronx. Cut it out. That's the historical data that we have on hip hop right now. That it started in the Bronx, and that's what we're going with. In America, dog. In a whole different country, continent than Africa. So stop. Skin does not Skin folk don't make you kinfolk. You ain't never heard that growing up? Skin folk don't make you kinfolk, dog. Just because we got the same complexion don't mean we're the same. First of all, Africans that come to America who are real Africans, like Nigerians or whatever they come from, when they get here, they don't even want to be associated with black Americans. They don't, because they have their culture, they have their language, they have their, their way of thinking, their structure, everything, dog, their mindset, their beliefs, their names. They have everything still. They come here and they don't want to be associated with the black American experience, because they don't even experience the black American experience. Let me not get too deep. We're on bad one right now, Eminem. Like I'm gonna get part 3 of the greatest hip hop story ever is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be tearing y'all up. But he said, we gotta finish this song. I'm wilding. He said, similar to a dinner table, I ate at you. I don't know what he means right here. So similar to a dinner table, I ate at you. Haters, I made a few, but like when 3 Stacks just plays the flute, I ain't got shit to say to you. So I understand that, because 3 Stacks dropped the whole album just playing the flute. He ain't say nothing. Eminem saying I ain't got nothing to say to these haters. But similar to a dinner, dog, if you just give it some time and read it twice, read it 3 times. He said, so similar to a dinner table, I ate at you. So he's still saying I ate at he ate at the white rappers. Is he talking about the white rappers or the haters? I don't know. No, he's talking haters. I made a few. No, he's talking to the white rappers. So because they didn't make it to the levels he made it through, because they never came up the way he had to come up through. So they didn't go through his struggle, which is why he's not successful, right? So which is why they're not as successful as him, right? Just being white ain't gonna do it for you. You got to be the GOAT. You got to be white. If the rule is you got to be white to be successful, then guess what? To be the greatest rapper ever, you got to be white, and guess what? You got to actually be the best at what you're doing. How about that? Imagine there was a rapper, right? This rappers are nice, but let's just imagine there was a black rapper, right, who rapped as well as Eminem did. Or let's just say if Eminem was black, right? Just like Rakim said, if Eminem was black, he'd be the Muhammad Ali of rap. So stop playing, which is what he's saying. What is he saying? That Rakim is a Muslim, and he's talking. Actually, Rakim, is he Muslim or he's a 5%er? Either way, Muslims and 5%er, they go hand in hand. But I think he's a Muslim. But Rakim is a Muslim. Muhammad Ali is Muslim. Rakim said about this white man, who's a rapper, right, Eminem, called the white man, the Muhammad Ali of rap, if we only change the complexion of his skin, not the skill set, nothing else, not his experience, not his struggle, nothing else. If we just change the skin complexion on this man, he'd be Muhammad Ali. And you ain't gonna tell me that Rakim don't think Muhammad Ali is the greatest boxer ever. That is the GOAT, G-O-A-T. And right now we on GOAT worthy, so it's very appropriate for me to be talking about the God MC Rakim and not the God, but the greatest boxer of all time, Muhammad Ali. Let's not get it twisted. So moving along, like people just like, y'all don't want to have that. Yo, people be on here defending Eminem, trying to have debates. Like I saw a video of Stevie Knight arguing with Benzino and arguing with fans and like Eminem haters. And shout out to Stevie Knight for doing that, because like he's doing the best he can, because he didn't grow up listening to Eminem, is what I'm learning. That Stevie Knight jumped on the Eminem wave a few years ago, apparently. One of my followers told me that, because somebody had told me that I remind him of Stevie Knight, but like more knowledgeable on M. You know what I'm saying? Just because I grew up on M. But Stevie Knight has a good perspective. I went and did my due diligence and watched a few of his videos where he talks to like Eminem haters, or he's arguing with Benzino or whatever. And the only thing Stevie Knight was lacking was the knowledge to like snap back with the facts. You feel me? Like from what I saw, he has the facts, but I don't think it's not ingrained in his head like where he could just think of it in the moment. Because in the moment he was getting emotional, he was arguing with these dudes, going off on Benzino. Like that shit was hella entertaining. Shout out Stevie Knight. That shit is hilarious, man. I hope one day my channel gets so big I can collab with him and I like him. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people don't like him because he puts his political views on the upfront. But like I said, I don't judge people for political views, and we share similar views. But I disagree with a lot he says as well. But at the same time, like, yeah, I like when his musical breakdowns or his interviews. Like I like him, dog. I like him a lot. So shout out Stevie Knight. But I hope one day, you know what I'm saying, this channel grows to a point. And I'm not saying it because he's the other black freaking reactor. Well, not the other. I mean, there's a lot of black reactors and stuff. But like, I guess we have some similarities for sure. Like I'm not gonna doubt that. But moving on. So he says, similar to a dinner table. So you eat at a dinner table. He said, I ate at you. I caught that. But he's saying I ate at you. And I'm gonna say he's saying that to the subgenre of white rappers, because in the first line he says, I'm not a fan of it, but like sock puppets, I had a hand in it. So he hated them. He had a hand in their careers, right? But it's only so far they can get, because they're not as lyrically talented as Eminem. So Macklemore, come, go, out of here. Jack Harlow, still cool. He's right here with it. He ain't blowing up. He ain't selling millions. He's not up there because he ain't got the skill set Eminem has. G-Eazy, very cool, acceptable, from the culture, from the Bay. Shout out to you. Where's he at? I don't know where he's at. I haven't heard of him in a while. MGK was never really doing anything, and then he popped off, did some things, popped off at the GOAT, and now he's gone doing punk rock and painting his nails. So that's a whole nother thing. I can go down the list. Nobody's really making it to a level of real success. The only person who's making it to that level of success, and what I mean by just like really really bringing in, drawing in crowds like a diagram, right? The only reason, it's NF, dog. And M don't rock with him, sadly, you know what I'm saying? Sadly, but let's keep it going.
And me offending you's nothing too so similar to it in a table. I ate at you. Sorry. Haters, I made a few, but like when 3 Stacks just plays the flute, I ain't got shit to say to you. And me offending you's nothing new. Fuck it, it's what I love to do. This is subterfuge just to screw with you. And yeah, this much is true. It sounds like something that Puff would do at a party with Aaron Hall, cause I just love to fuck with you. Eyeliner blush, foundation kit, cause it's you, I make upset. Brain is dead, space cadet, like when Ye forgets to take his meds. So when they get mad or angry at a statement that I may have said, I just say, man, I didn't say that shit. Shady did. Cause all I do is write the rhymes and then wait for that beat to play. Spit him, trigger finger, make like a green beret. Like he would get us up machine. Spring with him, I should go back to those sleeping days. Because I'm so stuck in my evil ways that I'm fucked either way. The people still seem to think that they want the old me till they get him. Got him up in arms like monkey bars. The fucking bomb with the puffy arm. I'm blowing up the Kid Cudi's car in front of his house where all his buddies are. Just another day at the office, but it seems like Marsha's fucking job is done. Mission accomplished. People off his stunt and pissed a billion people off at once. But I gotta keep going Tyson on Kelly. I bodied him twice and already. That little motherfuckers back throwing subs like a food fight at the deli. That's why he got the attitude he got. Like Liza Minnelli, my Melly. The size of the belly on jelly roll. And bitch, I got a bad one.
She just gotta put up with my shit. I'm going platinum. You just gotta put up with my wrist. I'm going diamond. I just put Fidel up on the link. I'm going gold now. I love all my records, but she said I got a bad one. She just gotta put up with my shit. I'm going platinum. You just gotta put up with my wrist. I'm going diamond. I just put Fidel up on the link. I'm going gold now. I love all my records, but she said I got a bad one.
Bad one. This is a badass track. I got a bad one. Put up with my, I'm going platinum. I just put Fidel up on my wrist. I'm going gold now. That's a hard bar for a hook, my dog. I thought this was gonna be a quick. Somebody told me this was a bop. Ain't gonna be much breaking down. Somebody said, yo, you ain't gonna have to break it down too much. You're gonna be able to have fun with it. And like, I believe you. I had a lot of fun with it. But we 30 minutes in, and I was breaking down. I still gotta finish this third verse. So it's looking like a 40-minute video. But he said, similar to the damn tape I ate at you, right? So I ain't got it to say to you. He said, and offending you's nothing new. F it. It's what I love to do. This is subterfuge just to screw with you. And yeah, this much is true. This sounds like something that Puff would do at the party with Aaron Hawk, because I just love with you. So we already know what that's about. I ain't gonna get to the specifics of that, but Puff and Aaron Hawk, they got some accusations, I would say, right? Puff got some accusations of SA, right? Or I don't know if it's SA or the R word. I'm not really caught up on that, but and M is dang near comparing himself to that in the sense of like that's what he does with his people who rock with his music, like or not rock with his music, but listen to his music, right? He likes to offend people. He likes to F with them, and that's what Puff is. Oh yeah, my bad. So going back, my bad, y'all. My phone just died. My phone died right in the middle. I was talking to him. I stopped looking at the camera, and I didn't realize. So he said a line of blush, foundation kit. Cause it's you. He said, cause it's you. I make upset. Brain is dead. Space cadet. Like when Ye forgets to take his meds. So when they get mad or angry at a statement that I may have said, I just say, man, I didn't say that shit. Shady did. Oh man, he's having so much fun on this album, dog. I know it means nothing, but I'm proud of him because I know after this album drops, no matter what it sells, no matter what it does, he's getting so much respect for this album that I think he's finally gonna be like happy. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be happy with the results and like he's gonna be satisfied, I would say, right? Because people are loving this album. Even haters are coming out loving this album. Other haters are still gonna hate, but some haters turn over. You know what I'm saying? And I see a lot of haters that used to be haters showing him a lot of love. So he said, I I just say, man, I didn't say that shit. Shady did. So Alana Blush, foundation kit. Cause it's you, I make upset. So make upset, foundation kit. Alana Blush, like he's all right. He said space cadet. Like when Ye forgets, take his meds. So when they get mad at, so when they get, so when they get mad at or angry at a statement that I may have said, I just say, man, I didn't say that shit. Shady did. Even that alone is difficult to write. Like even that's like difficult. Like it's just like the things that are simple to him and that which is so used to, right? We're numb to it because he's so nice. It's like if another artist was doing this, dog, like we be losing our minds. He said, because all I do is write the rhymes and wait for the beat to play, spit them, trigger finger, make like a green beret, like he would get a submachine to spray with him, right? Green beret, like you know, that's a like green beret. That's army terminology, right? But special forces type shit. But he said I should go back to those sleeping aids because I'm so stuck in my evil ways that I'm either way. The people still seem to think that they want this. They want the old me till they get him. I like when he brought the get him, right? Finger trigger, spit him. Like that's just like. He does that, dog. He'll do a whole bunch of rhyming in between, and he'll bring back that original rhyming bar. So the original one was spit him. So he does a whole bunch of stuff in here. Spray with him, you know, sugar, sleeping aids, my either way. So either way, the people think that they want this. The people think that people still seem to think that they want the old me till they get them, right? Got them all up in arms like monkey bars, the fucking bomb. Where the puffy I'm blowing up like Kid Cudi's car in front of his house where all his buddies are. It's crazy because on another song, I forget what song it was, he made a reference to, he said he's talking about Diddy. Oh, I think it was on Fuel. I think it was on Fuel with JID. He was dissing Diddy, and then he said you must be on base if you think you can F with my car, like, and I took that as a Kid Cudi scheme, which is crazy because I don't even think he's talking about the Kid Cudi thing unless he's talking about it twice, because now he's making it obvious. I'm blowing up like Kid Cudi's car in front of the house where all his buddies are, which is crazy. Just another day at the office, but it seems like Marsh's effing job is done. Mission accomplished. He pulled it off. He pulled off his stunt and pissed a billion people off at once. He said, but I gotta keep going Tyson on Kelly. I bited him twice and already. The little mother F is back to throwing subs like Foo Fighter at the deli. And this is why he got, and this is hard. And this is why he got the attitude he got. Like Liza Minnelli. My male ego is the size of the belly on Jelly Roll. My male ego is the size of the belly on Jelly Roll. And bitch, I got a bad one. I got a bad ego. And I got a bad one, a bad ego. So my male ego is like the size of, right? I got a bad ego. And bitch, I got a bad one. Let's talk about Slim Shady, which is wild. But yeah, EGOT. So EGOT is, what's EGOT? Dang. Liza Minnelli. I don't know if he's the only one. I don't know if Liza Minnelli is the only, Liza Minnelli. I don't even know how to spell it. Oh, wait, he said Liza, right? I'm trying to remember how he said it. I don't know if the only one who got an EGOT, but EGOT is like an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and what's the T? So Emmy, Grammy, music, obviously, Oscar, movies, and T is something. Tony, a Tony Award. So yeah, so EGOT. So he's talking about Eminem, and Eminem's got Emmy, Grammy, and an Oscar. He doesn't have a Tony. He should. He should write a play. He should get with what's his name? Something Emmanuel from the In the Heights, from the Alexander Hamilton play. From he did a few things. He wrote a few things, but he's the man. So him and Eminem need to get together and write a play. Imagine a hip hop play. I was working on a hip hop play back in the day. I ain't gonna hold you, a couple years ago. I gave it up, but I might get back on that. I don't know. But yeah, man. So EGOT, and that's why Eminem has the attitude that he has, because like Liza Minnelli, you know what I'm saying, he has an EGOT. So, but that's like from the 90s. Like Liza Minnelli had that EGOT. He been got that shit. Like there's probably other people who got an EGOT as well. But yeah, Eminem got an ego. Oh, my male ego. Yo. That is a bar. Oh my God. Yo, what's crazy is that oh man, that's crazy because I'm just sitting here talking, right? And like I just looked at it and said, my male ego, because I'm thinking, but it is what I said earlier. My male ego has You know what I'm saying? I have a bad male ego, my bad side or my evil side, right? So like talking about Slim Shady. But he said my male ego, because Eminem has an Emmy, a Grammy, and an Oscar. He doesn't have the T. Oh my God, the sounds of Jelly Roll. I got a bad one. She just gotta put up with my I'm going platinum. I just put Fidel up on the link. I'm going diamond. I just mix the lyrics, but whatever going gold now. I just put my got a bad one. She just gotta. Oh, my bad. I'm gonna be bumping this like crazy. We're gonna ride out this video with the hook. Jelly Roll and bitch, I got a bad one. She just gotta put up with my shit. I'm going platinum. You just gotta put up with my wrist. I'm going diamond. I just put Fidel up on the link. I'm going gold now. I love all my records, but